Welcome back to Get a Gardening. Let's make some calcium fertilizer out of eggshells.
I start by making sure I wash off any leftover residue. Afterwards, I'm going to lay all of these on a baking tray to dry, but you can also let them air dry in the sun.
Now I'm going to put them in the air fryer until I feel they're dry enough to easily break down. After baking, they should be a little brown, just like this.
I'm going to crush them with my hands as I'm adding them to my bowl because this just makes the breaking down process so much easier.
I like to get a little innovative.
You're going to want to beat these down, twist and turn, toss and turn, do whatever you have to do. You want these to be as small as possible before you blend them up.
Now you can stop here and just use this as a slow release fertilizer or a soil amendment. But if you want something that releases faster, you're going to want to ground this up. We can even take it a step further and add vinegar because that's going to cause a chemical reaction which releases the calcium within the eggshells way faster, which is where the term readily available comes from in this case.
I've broken them down on my own as much as possible, so now I'm going to add this to my cup and we're going to blend. The more powderized it is, the better, but this is a cheap blender that I don't want to break.
You can use both white and apple cider vinegar to help start that chemical reaction, but I'm going to go with my white vinegar. Now you see how it's starting to fizz and bubble up? That's the reaction we're talking about. This is releasing all of the calcium from the eggshells. So again, if you want something that's fast acting and is immediately going to fertilize your plants, you're going to want to add vinegar. You could also use lime or lemon juice for the same results because of its acidity. I'm going to let this keep going until I see that chemical reaction start to slow down. Now your calcium fertilizer is ready to use.
You're going to want to make sure to dilute with some water before using so that it's not super concentrated.